as we'll get the football back. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he's out of bounds, able to get it up right near the 25 to the 24. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles, and his feet never stop moving?
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze. It's caught, left side, Tammy. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. On play action, it's Breeze. Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there for the Eagles on 3rd down. And even 40 yards. They go back to the ground with Johnson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
They'll run it here. This is Deontay Foreman. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Eagles on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll hand it off now. Johnson with a burst, a first down or more. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. David Johnson with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. Spinning past him. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Now a carry for Blunt, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll run again with Blunt. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Stafford barking out signals and trying to get his guys set quickly. Play action. Stafford. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Alshon Jeffrey, his first touchdown on the year. And the Redskins have made this a one-score game. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. Crosby on now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They begin the drive with Johnson, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. On play action. Now Breeze. Flushed out right. Uncorks one for Davis. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 3 yards won't be enough here, as that'll bring up 4th down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 45 yards. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, Stafford taking a shot for Samuel. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on it at 2nd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter with his man, his zone, deep ball, short ball.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Kerry Hyder in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 15. Now it's Stafford. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Lewis. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Jay Gruden's guys unable to convert on 4th down. And the Eagles defense able to hold. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Defense showing blitz. On second down, Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On third and long, it's Breeze. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Stephen Paya with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Here's Andy Lee now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Out comes the Redskin offense now as they get set to begin another possession. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Robert Ayers in there to get him for his second sack of the night. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Out to his left. That's Samuel caught left side. 23 yards on the play.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Off the bootleg. Stafford. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Kerry Hyder in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Here comes the D swarming to the line. On second down, here's Stafford. Taking a shot for and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point try now for Crosby. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Now to return, this is David Johnson. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Play action. Breeze. And that's caught by Tammy. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. And a gain there of 11 yards.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
A great Monday night to wrap up the week in football. 2 division rivals and a great finish ahead as we come up on 1st and 10.
Easy.
They try the left side with Johnson. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. A gain of 3, 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Again, it's Johnson. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Throwing now is Breeze. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Breeze. Tammy's got it. Complete. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. Give him 22 on that one. And it'll be a Philadelphia 1st down. Some pretty good games all weekend. We may have saved the best for last. This Monday night game has been a dandy. The 1st down carry here for Johnson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They have really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
And from the 3 now, it's 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and goal. They'll run it now. This is Charkandrick Webb. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. The pressure spot now for a guy who's been here before, and that's Stephen Hauschka. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And Hauschka's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal, and that does give them the lead, but this one is still a long ways from over.
And you love to be able to look up at the scoreboard and see that you're out in front, but then you take one look across the field and see that offense is raring to come back out, and you think, I don't know the field goals are going to be enough to get us home.
The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Begin here with Blunt. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Completes it left side to the tight end Lewis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. On the toss, this is Blunt. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. His throw caught at about the 5. And a nice gain of 21 yards. And now all of a sudden,
yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run it here with Blunt. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
They'll go to Blunt, try and pound it in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will tie this game here in the final minute of play. So in the final minute, they turn it over to their kicker to get him back to even, and he does not disappoint.
Brandon, do you think the pressure ever gets to this guy? Because I sure don't. That was pretty smooth right there. But I tell you, he better not rest on his laurels, because there's a good chance they may need him again if this game goes to overtime.
The Eagles offense now gets set to head back onto the field. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. The busy night continues for Johnson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Here's a 20th carry for Johnson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 8. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. 8 yards to go here on 2nd down. Johnson running left. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive. First throw of overtime for Breeze. He's got his man. It's Williams. And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now a handoff. Johnson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now Breeze. And Tammy with it over the middle. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. A carry for Foreman. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
So the myth has been shattered. Every cornerback in the league is not just a cover corner. Some of them will stick their nose in there and make plays exactly as we just saw there. A big loss suffered by the offense after that nice tackle.
Shift together here from the D-line. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 11 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to find for an offense when they're in a long yardage situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big pickup, and guess what? It's now third and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
They come out here in the eye. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Here's Johnson, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of one, and that's going to bring up an interesting third and goal. They come out with one back and three tight ends. They'll try to run it in. Johnson. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime. And Hauschka's kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Now remember, this one is not over, but with the time running short here in this overtime, that could very well be the game winner.
Yeah, remember now, the other team does get a possession, but when the clock runs out, that's it. So that was a well-calculated drive to use up the majority of the clock and leave your opponent with little to no time left.
The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown. Finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that collective rise, the crowd holding its breath. And boy, oh boy, the moment of truth as it comes down. Man, that was something.
Everything magnified here in overtime. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. Taking a shot for Samuel. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Washington. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime. A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted, but how much fun was that?